Good morning and welcome to Waking Up with Don. It is tax season, and I think people are really concerned about saving money. I mean, it's tough nowadays. Well, I have a special guest here today in the way of Ben Golden. He's from HSG Accounting, and he also teaches the wildly popular Dave Ramsey program. Welcome to the show, Ben. Thanks for coming on, and thanks for being so patient. I mean, it's been a rough morning here.
Thank you.
So far. But tell me about the Dave Ramsey program. How'd you get involved in that?
My wife and I wanted to be able to take control of our finances. You know, everybody thinks because you're an accountant, you know everything about finances and money. Well, we wanted to be able to tell where our money went, and we wanted to tell our money how to go to that place. Just like everyone else, we want to be able to save for our children's education. We want to be able to pay our house off and really live the American dream, which is being debt-free.
You know, and it's funny because that's exactly what Dave Ramsey says on the radio. I'm kind of a fan. And he says, you know, it's no longer the big car in the driveway or the BMW. It's the paid-off home. That's the new status symbol.
That's right.
Is owning your stuff
That's
and paying things off and not piling up debt. What's some basic advice you can give people to avoid those types of pitfalls?
So the premise of Dave Ramsey is he gives you what he calls baby steps. These are the steps that you need to take in order to become debt-free, in order to have that paid-off house. And the steps that he takes, or the steps that he advises you on, it's real-world scenario. So you can actually apply what he's saying in your life. And that's why he is so widely popular.
Yeah, I got to tell you, just listening in the car to him sometimes on the radio, you know, make an extra mortgage payment if you can. You know, pay a little toward your principal if you can, and do it consistently. And I think one of the themes that really struck me, and I teach this to my kids, is to live beneath your means if you can. Because people, we're human, and we have I guess a propensity to kind of spend up to what you earn. Well, do you find that's a common problem?
One of the things that Dave says is you have to learn the behavior. Okay, so he says in order for you to save money, it's 80% behavior. So you have to learn discipline in your finances, and that's what I mean by saying you have to tell your money where to go. A lot of people don't know how and where they spend their money, so they get on the budget. And a lot of people don't want to get on a budget because they don't want to have to worry about the discipline.
So they almost kind of ignore their money. It's really based on your relationship with money.
It's what I want right now. We live in a microwave society. Well, you know, this is not a microwave plan. This is a plan that you put on the slow cooker, on the slow burner, and after time, you get a great meal out of it.
Yeah, I suppose. I want to talk more about that on the other side of this break. We're running off to your local weather now, brought to you by the West Pittman Law Firm. That's westpittmanlawfirm.com. Welcome back. I'm speaking with Ben Golden from HSG Accounting, and we're talking about the Dave Ramsey program that he teaches. What are some of the basics that some of my viewers can take away from this interview?
Well, there's a 7-step process that Dave Ramsey has come up with, and he calls it his 7 baby steps. For example, the first one is let's get $1,000 in a savings account as an emergency fund. That way, in case your washing machine goes out or your dishwasher or something like that happens, you don't have to go back to the credit cards and create more debt.
And isn't that the truth, though? I mean, there's always something. That's what my parents used to say growing up. Oh, it's always something. Car needs tires, washing machine breaks, refrigerator breaks. I mean, you have to expect the unexpected.
Yeah, Dave says that when you get on this plan, Murphy is going to move in, and he's going to bring his 2 friends broke and stupid with him, so you have to be careful.
Yeah, so that's the first step, is to have that $1,000 emergency fund.
That's right. So the second step is let's get cracking on your debt. Let's make sure we pay all the debt off the credit cards and everything. He calls that the debt snowball. And the way you do it is you pay the first one off, and then you take that payment and you put that on the second debt.
And you work from little to big, don't you?
That's right.
You start from the smaller debts.
He gives us a roadmap. Sometimes you may want to pay off something that has a lower amount, even though it may also have a lower interest rate. So that way you can use that available cash to put on the next debt. The third step is to use and save up for 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in your emergency fund.
Yeah, you just never know. You can get sick. You can lose a job, particularly in
Transmission
today's.
go out.
Yeah.
There's everything costs so much money these days. You want to make sure you have all of your bases covered. After that, it's putting money back into tax-preferred retirement savings, and then saving for education for your children, paying off your house, and then last is building your wealth.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, saving for yourself, pay yourself first. I've heard him say that. And even if your company matches, you should always pay 15%.
Well,
True statement?
That's right. 15% into savings or into a retirement plan is what he says that you should do in order to make sure that you have enough when you do retire.
Yeah, I mean, those basic steps, as basic as they sound, are kind of hard to follow, I think, because the temptations are out there. How do you keep it straight? Do you need, like AA? Do you need a partner to keep you straight on this
definitely.
stuff?
He teaches that you should have an accountability partner. A lot of people need to use their spouse. If you don't have a spouse, you need to find someone else in the plan. That's why it's so important to go to one of the 9-week courses and meet somebody or have an accountability partner, somebody to make sure that you're spending where you need to spend and you're spending less than what your budget has.
Yeah, and you need to create some good money habits.
That's right.
You need to have some discipline when it comes to your money.
It's all about discipline and consistency.
Yeah, I agree. That's fabulous stuff, and I look forward to learning more about that at some other time. Ben Golden, thanks so much for coming on the show, and keep spreading the word about financial responsibility. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this word from Zenobia and your Max Out Biz tip for today.
Hi, Zenobia Andrews here, your business system strategist, and I am delighted to be here inside the Max Out Studios bringing you your Max Biz tip for today. Now, as I catch my breath, right? As I catch my breath, our topic all week long has been things to consider when building your website. Things to consider when building your website. And today's topic is try affiliate marketing on your website. Try affiliate marketing on your website. And you say, well, what is affiliate, or what is an affiliate? It's an individual or a group who's interested in posting a link on their website leading to yours. And the benefit of using an affiliate link or an affiliate on your website, there's several different benefits, but I'll name 3. Number 1, they promote your products or services, right? Then number 2, they encourage their contacts to do business with you. So they're driving their contacts, their community to your website. And then number 3, our last benefit of using an affiliate on your website is they help you earn income from their efforts. They help you make money from their efforts. It's a no-brainer. You absolutely want to consider using affiliate marketing on your website. Hey, I'm Zenobia Andrews, your business system strategist, and I am here to support you. You can reach me at www.zenobiaandrews.com. Hey, if you follow me on social media, I'll follow you back, and let's continue to press towards the max.
Welcome back to the show. I have Pamela Elliott here from Elliott Vocal Studios to give you your vocal tip of the week. Pamela, welcome to the show again.
Thanks.
And what's the vocal tip of the week?
We got to stop meeting like this.
I know we do. You'll have me singing before you don't want to hear me sing, believe me. But,
you know what? We could probably improve on that.
Can you work on that? Can you do something with me?
Of course.
Okay, I've worked a lot of years on that regionally neutral accent, although a little New York creeps out every now and then.
Oh, hey,
but I don't
a little
sing.
New York and Panama City's good.
I like it. I like it.
Me too.
Now, what's the vocal tip of the week? What do we need to do to prepare our voices before a performance?
Well, last week we talked a little bit about the do's and don'ts. And we kind of went over the do's and don'ts of things to drink and not drink, and little things like that.
Like don't drink milk.
Yeah, don't drink milk.
But you can drink tea, right?
You can drink tea, decaffeinated tea. Now you can drink tea, and it's great for you. But before you sing, you want to, the day before you sing, you want to make sure you stay hydrated. You don't want to drink something that has caffeine in it that's a diuretic, because that will dry you out. So you're kind of fighting a battle if you're drinking water and then drinking tea at the same time. And anyway, this week, let's go over the do's and don'ts of things to eat. Right before you sing, there's some things that you don't want to do. Of course, dairy. You don't want to drink dairy.
Let me ask you this before we get started on what to eat. Should you eat before a performance, or should you have a full stomach, empty stomach, or?
Oh no, you should not have a very full stomach before you sing. Or speak. You should eat reasonably and get your energy up, but don't fill up.
Don't have a big
Yeah,
Italian meal before you go on stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to, biscuits and gravy and eggs and grits and, even in the mornings, But a bowl of oatmeal is a good thing to eat before, you go and perform somewhere or you go speak somewhere. It helps with your energy level. The other thing that you don't want to do with your oatmeal and stuff is fill it full of sugar. Use some stevia. Stevia is good for you, and it's
a sugar substitute.
It is, and it's natural. It's an herb rather than the aspartame and stuff like that. Equal and
all those other little pink
those
and blue
are
packets
not
that we use.
Real good for you. Those they're causing all kinds of issues. So. Stay away from those and get used to the stevia. The stevia is wonderful for your body. Period.
Can you buy that in any store? Or
you
got to go to a health food store for that?
You can get it nearly anywhere now. And the best that you can get, of course, is you may go down the road to your local health food store or the vitamin shop or somewhere like that. They will probably have pure stevia. Your bigger department stores have some other things that have stevia in them that's much better for you than than the pink and the blue.
So you don't want to eat a lot. You don't want to eat too soon before a performance.
No.
You can have a little bit of oatmeal. Don't use sugar.
Right.
Use a sugar substitute. And what other things should we be eating?
Anything that gives you good energy the night before. You want to eat something that gives you good energy, like some healthy pasta.
So carb up the night before.
Carb up a little bit, yeah. And getting some gluten-free stuff is great for you. Don't fill your stomach full of acid with a bunch of tomato sauce. Eat some, do some Alfredo sauce with some spinach and some of that good stuff like that. Also, in the mornings you can eat a nice protein drink. It's good. And so those are things that you do. Things that you don't want to do is eat peanuts or any kind of nuts right before you sing because they will choke you. So people don't know this and they're wondering why. But
once you swallow it, how can it choke you?
Well, it's just got something in it. It's got a starchy feel that kind of closes your throat up. So be careful and don't eat peanuts before you sing. Another thing that you don't want to do is eat the dairy stuff, a bunch of cheese and things like that. And let's see, just, those kind of common sense things,
Right.
It's kind of like...
so it's almost like any competition that you would go to or any event, athletic event, you've got to,
you
make sure
take
you're
care
charged
of yourself.
up for it.
Right, and
make
it
sure
goes for people that speak also. I mean, it's like people that are on the radio or people that just have to go and...
Or people on TV who drink a lot of coffee in the morning.
People on TV, like you, Don. Yeah. But you know what, next week, I'm so excited. I am going to talk about voice exercise that will help people that speak and also sing that will really make a big difference. So y'all stay tuned.
Okay, well, I look forward to those tips next week. That was your vocal tip of the week from Pamela Elliott from Pamela Elliott Vocal Studios on 23rd Street. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm here with a group that I originally met at Elliott Vocal Studios. We have 2 members of the 6-member group called Tequila Mockingbird. Welcome to the show, guys. We've got Linda and Tim. Tim Parrish is the guitarist, obviously, right? Because you're holding the guitar. I'm smart like that. And Linda Chartier.
Yes, that's right.
You do the vocals.
I do.
Now, how did you guys meet and how did this whole band thing form?
Wow, how
You
did
want
we
me
meet?
to do we tell the truth?
Yeah. What the heck, yeah.
There's a story here somewhere. You heard it first here on Waking Up With Don.
I met Tim at an audition for a band that he was in previously, and then I didn't get the audition, but years later we've kind of
Cross
our
paths again, yeah.
Yeah, and we just kind of thought of forming a duo, and
Then it kind of grew from there, huh?
yeah, it did. We decided we'd need another member, and then we thought, well, maybe we need a drummer, and it's kind of
Yeah, snowball from there. Because I saw you guys at Elliott Vocal Studios perform, and I was like, wow, these guys got it going on. I appreciate coming out. How long you been playing?
Off and on. Let's see, how old am I? 53. I learned as a child. I think I took lessons when I was about 12.
Oh, wow. So, this has been a lifelong thing for you, I guess.
Sort of. I had a big drop-off point, though. When I was about 15, I just ran out of people to play with, so I kind of put it all aside and didn't start again until I was about 25 or 26. And met other guys who played, other guys and girls, and got back into it again.
Well, that's awesome stuff. And now, you playing gigs around town, or?
We're working on that. We're working on some promo stuff for our band. We're kind of more concentrating on the band right now, and it takes a lot of with different personalities and.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I heard you sing. You have a beautiful voice, by the way.
Thank you.
How long have you been singing? Has this been a lifelong thing for you
Much
too?
like Tim, yeah. When I was at school, I sang in choirs, and I was given the odd solo, and kind of from there, really. It's in your blood. You can't not do it.
I guess it would be. Now, you guys going to sing a song for us today?
Sure.
I'd love to.
Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, wait. Is there any brand of music that you play, or is it just everything?
It's a bit of everything, actually. Yeah, a bit of everything. The duo, we kind of at the moment is kind of much more acoustic, much softer, but the band is a bit of try and do it right across the board. Yeah.
That's awesome stuff. We have to run off to a break, but on the other side of that, I look forward to hearing your rendition of
Never Been to Spain.
All right, love that song. Grew up with that one. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to Waking Up with Don. I have Tequila Mockingbird here, and they're going to do Never Been to Spain, originally written by Hoyt Axton and performed by Three Dog Night, and that's how we know all of the song. And I remember that song from my youth. It's a great tune. And I'm just going to kick back and enjoy you guys.
Thank
the
you.
musical stylings of Tequila Mockingbird.
Thanks. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. Say the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, never gonna lose it. I can't refuse it.
Well, I've never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. Well, I headed to Las Vegas, only made it out to Needles. Can you feel it? Must be really, feels so good. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Oh, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. In Oklahoma, not Arizona, what does it matter? Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. Say the ladies are insane there, but they sure know how to use it. I can't refuse it, never gonna lose it. I how to use it. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Well, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. In Arizona, not
Thanks, guys. I mean, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I mean, Tequila Mockingbird, that was just a great rendition of this song. Tim Parrish, Linda Chartier, did I say that right?
Chartier.
See, I messed it up. Chartier. Thank you, so. Thank you for coming on the show. And you're welcome back anytime.
Wow, thank you.
You've been watching Waking Up with Don, and we will see you next time.